Hey y'all, it's kind of late, but I did want to check in with everybody, say hi, and also show you something kind of interesting that I've been noticing in my little pit bull puppy here. Gypsy. Gypsy is almost 5 months old. She's a pure American Pitbull Terrier. And Dolce is my Cane Corso, my dominant female. Cane Corso. Lucia is the 1-year-old Cane Corso puppy. Female. And then there's Ozzy. Ozzy is the alpha male. He's about 5 years old. He's the big boy, 150 pounds. They're all kind of laying down now because it's pretty late. I think it's almost 10 p.m. But I wanted, and last but not least, I always forget, poor Tux. Tuxie's the pit bull mix. He's about 5 years old. Sorry, no, he's older than 5. He's like 7 or 8. But anyways, little Gypsy here. I wanted to show y'all that she's showing some signs of being pretty protective. So some people will say that a pit bull is really not very protective. You know, they're like warriors. They're very I mean, they're good. Really, they're just dominant dogs. You know, their history is they were bred for fighting, but they're not necessarily good guard dogs. So what I have shown, what I want to show in this clip here that I took from a couple days ago, is that she was showing something similar. She did something that's similar to what a Cane Corso will do. Any change in the environment, a Cane Corso will immediately go right to it. I mean, nothing gets past a Cane Corso. Cane Corso will spot any kind of change in the environment. Like say something falls in the backyard or something new, like a tarp or something that wasn't there, or a towel. They'll go right to it and investigate it. So that's exactly what happened in this clip I'm about to show you. My brother was staying in the guest room, and he had a little pillow, camping pillow that fell from the bed, and Gypsy here had never seen that, so she immediately started barking at it, and then would gradually inch her way toward it to investigate it, until she figured out it was no big deal. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting, and also I think that each dog is different, but she's really showing, as a pit bull, she's showing some signs that she actually is pretty protective already, even as a puppy. And so yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that, and it's been a long day, so I'm going to get some dinner here and call it a night. But I was going to show you some little clips here of that, and comment down below if y'all had pit bulls or have pit bulls, and think that they actually are protective, and what your thoughts are on that. Is your pit bull really protective? A lot of people think they don't make good guard dogs, but I mean, I think it really depends. Probably depends. Yeah, probably depends on the dog and the situation, maybe even how it was raised. But definitely this little pit bull puppy Gypsy is showing signs of being very protective. So well, anyway, y'all, the dogs are winding down. I'm starting to wind down, and I hope y'all having a good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Y'all, Gypsy, the pitbull puppy, is barking at this pillow. This is my brother's room, the guest room he's staying in. And this pillow fell from the bed. She's not used to seeing it. Look at her growling. Oh, this is so interesting. A Cane Corso will do this, but if there's any change in the environment, they'll immediately check it out. Look at her hackles are up. See that fur on the back of her neck? On the back of her tail? See that fur? Her hackles are up. She's in extreme defensive mode. Protective mode. Get it, girl. What is it, Gypsy? Oh, yeah. And also, because the tail's wagging, it doesn't mean that they're being playful. The tail can wag when they're fighting also. It just means that she's alert. And something's going on. And notice how she's inching closer and closer to it. So she still is a puppy. So it makes sense that she's, you know, she's still figuring out her world. She's about 4 months old. Yeah, see how now she's discovering that it's nothing. She's cautiously inched closer to it. But her initial instinct was to bark at it and growl. Oh, interesting. There's Tux. Tux is the Pitbull mix if you're new to the channel. So yeah, my brother was just staying with me. He's in this guest room. Let's see. Come on, Tux. And yeah, if you're new to the pack, this is the rest of the herd. Yuchi is also a puppy. She's a Cane Corso puppy. She's 11 months old. She's huge for a puppy. There's Ozzy. Ozzy's my alpha male. Bruce is my brother's dog. They're getting ready to leave. Dolce is the dominant female, 3 years old, 3.5. And yeah, I think that's all of them. There's a lot of dog in here right now. So what they're chewing on is the treat that I've transitioned to. I don't give them rawhide anymore. But this is, I'm going to show you real quick, the treat that I've transitioned to. Tux is waiting for another one. These are beef trachea. I love this brand because it doesn't stink. And they're really crunchy. They're dried beef trachea. I actually they split so easily. I split them in two. I just break them apart. And if I need Ozzy to be entertained for a longer period of time, I'll just give him a whole one. I don't give the younger ones a whole one like that. It's too much. But yeah, so she wants another one. So it's actually kind of good for them because it's got, the cartilage has a lot of like glucosamine, good for their joints. And that brand is really digestible. And he wants another one. But yeah, it takes them a few minutes really to get through it. So it lasts longer than a lot of other treats. Similar to rawhide, but look at these two puppies. These are best buds right here. But yeah, that was interesting. So what she did is what Cane Corso will do with any kind of change in the environment. That's my brother over there. He's getting ready to leave. But no, Cane Corso, they won't bark excessively at it. They're more kind of stoic about it. They go investigate immediately, though. But that tells me that she's extremely protective as well, and very curious and cautious, which is, I think this is a great sign in her. She's got some traits of Cane Corso, some similarities. You know, like, for example, a lab might not do that. A lab might just say, oh, what's this? You know, they don't care what that is. Pillow, you know. She's not as happy-go-lucky as, like, other breeds are. See, he wants another one of these. My brother buys these coffee beans. They're green. They're fresh green. And then he roasts them. That's actually what we're doing right now. Okay, Oz. Sit. Good boy. I'll give him one more and that's it. I don't give the younger ones more because, now he's a bigger dog. He can take more. But yeah, he's over here roasting. It's his baseball stuff. I'll show you. He's been doing it outside because it does kind of emit some fumes. But this is our coffee roaster. And this batch is done. I'll take this inside. It gets pretty hot. Oh, but it's so good, y'all. And it doesn't have any of like the pesticides that a lot of coffee that's grown on these large plantations might have. This is just organic, pesticide-free coffee beans. And there is nothing better than freshly roasted, small batch coffee like this. And so this is the setup here. And we put that in the hopper there in the espresso machine and just make a small batch of it. This is also a really good brand, Rudamaya. It's organic beans. When I'm really in a pinch and I don't have time for all that, I go to my tried and true Cafe Bustelo. It's also very good, but you know, more and more I've been using this fresh, really fresh coffee. And this is something my brother just bought. He takes this camping with him. It makes an espresso just as good as this machine. You have to get everything right, like the time. So you just press it down like this. I'll put a video sometime. I actually think he's got a video on his channel of him doing this, but yeah, we're coffee snobs. We gotta have good coffee. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to have you let you see that interesting interaction of the pit bull puppy figuring out her world and some of her characteristics, her personality. I give her the smaller pieces of the beef trachea. Anyway, I hope y'all having a good day. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Is it good? It is good. Lucci, where's your chew? Where's your chew? You ate it already. Lucci, ate it already.